Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for joining me today. So today I have a vintage haul for you. Over this past weekend I went to what they call Gold Rush Days. I'm not really sure what it has to do with Gold Rush or a Gold Rush, but anyways, maybe it's because of all the finds that you can dig up there. It's like a giant flea market and it's huge. I'm not sure how big it is, but like it covers most of the small little town that it's in. So they basically block off a bunch of streets and people just set up their tents in people's yards, backyards, and just it covers, it's huge. So I didn't get like a huge haul of stuff. A lot of the stuff there was really large furniture pieces, which I don't need. So a lot of this stuff is just smalls. And I pretty much went there looking for like the best deals that I could find. So anyways, so let's get into the haul. So I guess we'll start with this. This is a cute little coffee pot. Has this adorable little graphics on it, and it is called the Polly Perk. How cute is that? And so this comes off. Here's the cord, so you plug it in, and the cord is in really good condition. Hopefully you can see that. There seems to be like a glare. Let's maybe do that and see if that's better. Anyways, so the cord is in really good condition. And then it has your little little situation that you put your coffee grounds in. It does need to be cleaned up a little bit, but anyways, it looks like probably it's been used. I mean, it looks a little stained on the bottom like coffee grounds. So you put that in there and pour your water in, and then yeah, you just make your coffee. So it's a nice little thing to have if you're camping or if you're somewhere where you have, you know, a plug-in. Most of the time when we camp, we do have electricity. So this might be a good little thing to bring with when camping. You know, just make your hot coffee and you have it in this adorable little carafe. So I paid $7 for that, which I thought was a pretty good deal because I think I seen another one at another booth when I was there and they wanted like, I don't know, like $35 for it. So when I seen this one for $7, I was like, I'll take it. I haven't tried it. I don't know if it works, but even if not, it makes a cute decorating piece too. The other thing that I got was a bunch of empty spice containers, like vintage ones that look like this. And the reason I got these is I have a little project that I want to make from them. And I got a big one as well. So I'm not sure if I'm going to do the big one in the middle and then do like that. Anyways, I'm going to make like a little shelf. I'm going to glue these together, and then underneath I'm going to put little hooks, and on the tops I'm going to put like little glass doll heads. I know it sounds creepy, but I found an idea on Pinterest and I just thought it was super cute, and they used these with the little doll heads and the little hooks underneath, and it was adorable. So if I remember, I'll try to put a picture of it at the end so you can kind of see what I'm saying. But so I think I got like these three. I think I got these three for $6. And then I got the big one, I want to say, for like $2. So yeah, so that's for my little DIY project. And then I got this little milk glass jar. I like to collect like vintage cosmetic jars and containers. I have a bunch in my bathroom. And I do have a Luster Cream shampoo bottle already, but when I seen this jar, I was like, oh, I love that. So it's a Luster Cream shampoo jar, and then it's just empty, and then it's just like milk glass. But I also have an advertisement hanging in my bathroom for Luster Cream, and it has Marilyn Monroe on it. So anytime I find something with Luster Cream, I try to grab it because it's kind of rare. Like, you don't see it very often. Not as often as you see other brands. So this, I think I paid like $1 or $2 for. It wasn't very much. So I picked that up. And then I also, on the milk glass, I also picked up this salt shaker. Try to get out of that glare so you can see it better. So I picked up this milk glass salt shaker. I cleaned it all up so it's nice and clean. My sister was looking for one of these because she has the pepper jar that matches it. So I happened to find the salt jar, and I paid like $8 for this. So not too bad. So I will be giving that to her when I see her this coming weekend. And then I also got some scarves. So the first one I seen, and I was like, I love that, but I wasn't sure how much it was going to be. I was anticipating like $35 to $40, literally. I really was. And so I just anticipated putting it back because I wasn't going to pay that much for it. And so I asked the gal, like, how much is this scarf? And I think she said $5. And I was like, sold. I mean, look at this thing. It is absolutely gorgeous. Like, the graphics on it, I don't know if you'll be able to see that with the window behind me, but it is just beautiful. Like Native American, Navajo kind of like art on it. And yeah, it is just so pretty. Love this. Very westerny. I really, really like want to make like a bandana type like scarf out of it to wear with, I don't know what, I haven't figured that out yet, but it is just gorgeous. Like, the graphics on it are just beautiful. So anyways, yeah, for $5 I was like, I will take it. So yeah, I just love that. I think that is just a gorgeous, gorgeous scarf. And there's so many different pictures on it, which just makes it so cool. So $5 for that one. And then I picked up 2 just regular red bandanas. Nothing super special. Although these are older, you can tell they're very worn in. I think one of them has a hole in it. Yeah, actually this one has a few holes in it. But I didn't really mind. I think they were $1.50. And I like to wear them around my neck and with different outfits, and you can, you know, wear them around your head, whatever you want to do with them. So for like $1.50 or 50 cents, I can't remember which they were, I was like, yeah, I'll take them. This one doesn't have any holes in it, but I just liked that it was a slightly different design than this one. So yeah, so I picked that one up. Okay, this is something I've been looking for a little while. And again, those 2 scarves, sorry, were like 50 cents or $1 a piece, one of the two. This is an item I've been looking for a little while, and you don't find them too often anymore. And I kind of hemmed and hawed about it because I'm like, do I really need it? But I'm like, how often do you find stir sticks, vintage stir sticks with the holder? Not very often. So I picked this up. It is a Seagram's holder for all of your vintage stir sticks. So like when you make drinks and you like use these to stir your drinks. How cute. Now some of these are taped together so they wouldn't all fall out, but I mean, so many different cute little stir sticks in there. Like, let's see if I can take it out. Like, here's the 7. Here's like a little ship. We got this one, which is, what does it say on it? 4 roses. And then we just got like plain, and then another 7. Anyways, here's one with like an eagle on it, or maybe that's no, that looks more like a parrot maybe. We've got another 7. So we got a few 7s in here, a few parrots. We got some just plain wooden ones too. And then we've got another 4 roses, a white one. So yeah, I was like, for $8, I'm gonna take it because I have been looking for some like stir sticks for a while. This one says, this is living. This is Marriott Hotels. That one is pretty cute. I don't know if you'll be able to see that one or not, but that one is pretty cool. And then there's a few in this one too. Let's see, we've got a Seagram's Sea Breeze. That one is pretty neat, if you can see that. And then another Four Roses one. So yeah, I picked that up for $8. I didn't think that was too bad of a deal, especially for both. And then it has like the little cups inside of it that are holding all the stir sticks. So it might be fun to just add to these stir sticks, like keep finding other ones that when I go to different places. And I don't know, it's a cute display and it's functional. So if you do have friends over and you make mixed drinks, you can certainly use that. So picked that up. All right, so now I have a bunch of jewelry. Oh, well, before I get into the jewelry, the guy that I bought those spice tins from, I also bought this giant fork from him. And you might be like, why? It's a great fork for like grabbing pickles and olives and banana peppers and stuff that it's hard to get into those jars with. So I think I paid like $3 for it. And it's from the 50s. I don't know why there's so much glare. I apologize, but it has the starburst design on there. If you can see that, there's like the little starburst. So this is definitely from the 1950s with that little starburst design. So that was another reason I really liked it when I seen it. It was like in this box of stuff that you could just dig through, and I'm like, yeah, I'll take that. Okay, now I have some jewelry to show you. There was a booth there that had boxes upon boxes of jewelry. Most all of it was $1 a piece. Some were $3 a piece. And they might have had one section that was $5 a piece, but I stuck mostly to the $1 and $3 spots. So I got this really pretty necklace. It's got like really unique beads, and I don't know, I just thought it was really pretty. So I picked this one up. This was $1. And just really pretty necklace there. So I got that one for $1. I got this like choker for $1. These chokers look really cool when you wear them with like a band t-shirt or something like that. So I picked this choker up, which, how pretty is that? Has all these metal pieces on it. And this was also $1. So I was like, ooh, I really like that one. Very cool. So got that. And then the last necklace I got was this one. It's like a bib necklace. Let's see if I can kind of show you. So you can kind of wear it just like so. How pretty is that? Isn't that pretty? And it's all beaded, and it was only $1. I'm like, really? And it's like not missing any beads that I could see. So I was like, ooh, I really like that. And that'll go with so many different outfits, and like you can dress it up, dress it down, make it like rock and roll-ish. Very cute. I really like that one. And then she had 2 for $1 on her bracelets. So I got these 3 for my pinup stuff. I got this two-toned green one, which I thought was kind of cool looking. And then I also got this one that's kind of got these faux sparkles in it. And then I just got this kind of curvy one that was black. So these ones I'll kind of use more specifically for like my pinup outfits and stuff like that. And then I got just this one just for everyday use. I just thought it was so cool. It's like, it looks like bone and like metal, but it's just plastic. So I just thought that one, it is missing one little stud there, but I just thought that was so cool. And it looks kind of neat on too. So got that one. And then the last necklace I got from the same lady that had the Native American scarf. And she had it marked at $14, and I got it for $10. But it has this really pretty, like, almost like moonstone in the middle, and then these orange beads around it. and I just loved it. I was like, wow, that is a beautiful necklace. Let's see if I can come up closer so you can kind of see. It's hard to see in this light, but they're kind of reflective. Like the white parts are a little bit reflective, like moonstone is. It's much prettier in person, but yeah, you can kind of see it there, how it kind of shimmers a little bit. So I'm not sure what the red, it doesn't really feel like, I don't know if they're glass beads. I mean, it's got a little bit of weight to it, so I'm not sure, but it is really pretty. I really like that necklace a lot, so I can't wait to wear that. The next thing I got was this really cute little vintage apron. Couldn't think of that for a minute. I got this specifically so that when I do flea markets and garage sales and stuff like that, I can wear this because it has pockets in it and I can put my money and stuff in there. So this is the little apron. It is cross-stitched, which is adorable. It has this like beautiful pictures on it. See if you can see that. So all across the pocket, somebody did like all the cross stitching, which I just thought was so cute. So yeah, I am excited to use that when I need it for my garage sales and flea markets and stuff. And next year I'm hopefully going to be doing a bunch more flea markets, so that would be super fun. I also got a hat. I like vintage baseball caps. And this one is Klein Hybrid, so it's like a, probably some farmer had it, you know, but I just thought it was a pretty cool hat, and I paid $10 for this, so well, a little bit more expensive, but I don't know. I really liked it. I thought it was a really kind of cute, like square bill, old-fashioned hat, so I'm excited to rock that. And then if I didn't mention, this apron was $5. So, okay, we're getting down to the end here. The lady that I got the apron from, I also got this piece from. And if you've watched some of my other videos, you've seen that I really like chalk art, vintage chalk art. And I have several pieces of it. I have, primarily most of them are in my bathroom. I have the typical like fish, you know, the chalk art fish and stuff like that in my bathroom. So I'm just trying to see how this goes on here. Anyways, I got this chalk art girl, hula girl, from her for $10. I asked her if she'd take 10. She had it marked at, oh no, I'm sorry. She had it marked at 10. I asked her if she'd take 8, and she said yes, because the foot and the hand are broken off. Now, the hand, I do have the hand, but I don't have the foot. So I'm going to glue the hand back on. But look at how gorgeous she is. Like, it's very hard to find the hula girls. See, her foot is broken off there, which is sad. I wish I had the foot, but I at least have her hand, so I can glue that part back on. But she's gorgeous. Like, I could not leave her there. It's very, very rare to find the hula girls. Like, you find the fish, you'll find like bubbles, you'll find, I don't know what else, like swans, but it's kind of rare to find the hula girls. At least the shows I've gone to, I've never found one. So sometimes you can find them in antique stores, but then they're quite a bit more expensive. And for $8, I'm like, I don't really care if her foot's broken. She's going up on the wall along with my fish. Nobody's probably gonna even know. And actually, I even noticed her foot was off until I like really inspected it, and then I was like, oh well, she's missing a foot too. So I just asked her, would you take $8? And she was like, yeah. So yeah, and then after I had set it up on the counter, I went to look at other stuff, and several people came by and was like, oh, I love that. Is that for sale? And she's like, oh, sorry, somebody's already gonna purchase it. So that'll just tell you how kind of rare-ish it kind of is and how often you don't really see these. So I was excited to add her to my bathroom decor. Okay, we're down to the last two things. In previous videos, I think I've mentioned how I have been searching for more embroidered art. So embroidered pictures specifically for my living room. And I think I showed in a past video that I have a gallery wall of photos, or art, I should say. So I didn't have super high hopes of finding any embroidered art at this show, but I just kept my eyes open in case, and voila, what would you know? I went into this one booth and turned the corner, and there she was in all of her glory. Now, I did pay a little bit more for this one. Typically for that kind of art, I really don't want to pay over $20, $25, but I did pay $30 for this one. It was marked at 38 or 36, and I asked her if she'd take 30, and she said yes. So, but the more I look at it, the more I've fallen in love with it. So this is the embroidered photo that I got, and it is absolutely gorgeous with these little birds and the flowers. And this bronzy color, it's kind of like mauve-y bronzy color, really matches my living room super well. So it's almost like it was like made for my space, and it goes so well with my other art. It's just beautiful. I'll try to get a close up there so you can see all the intricate details on it. So yeah, I seen this and I'm like, and literally this was the only embroidered piece of art I seen at the show. So I'm pretty sure I hit every booth there, and if there was any more, they were totally hidden because this is the only one I seen. So I did spend, like I said, a little more on this, $30, but in the end, I'm super happy with it. It's gorgeous, and it fits my aesthetic and everything super well. All right, the last thing I got was a vintage dress. So this I paid $15 for, and she had it marked as a 1950s, 40s dress, but I'm not really sure if that was the case or not. But it's a super cute halter neck, little red button up the front, totally open in the back, kind of, I don't know, A-line sort of dress. She is adorable. I've tried her on. She fits great. She does need a belt because it has a little bit of elastic in the waist right there, and it kind of flops over a little bit, so I need a belt to just cinch it in. So but I love the little collar on the front. Like, how cute is that? And I'm pretty sure, let's see, it does not it has a tag on it, which is very old, but it doesn't have a brand. So for a minute I thought maybe it was handmade, but no, it does have a tag. So I can't even really read the tag though, it's so like washed out. It says it's a size 9-10. I'd maybe put it at that, I don't know. The bust area is just a smidge tight on me. I have a little bit bigger chest at the bottom. I'm bigger. So it fits fine. Like, I can button it and everything, but the top is a little bit tighter, but then the waist, or like this part of the back, is like a little bit too big. But it will work. I can make it work. It's just kind of an odd, like the front's a little tight, but the back's a little big. So anyhow, I still love it for $15. It needs to be washed because it is kind of dirty. You can see there's like neck stains on there. But how cute is that with like the little halter top dress? So cute. Really happy that I picked that up. All right, well, that was it. That was my haul. So I hope you enjoyed that. And if you like these kind of videos and would like to subscribe, I'd love to have you there. I'd love to grow my channel and be able to show you more stuff. So think about subscribing and liking, and if you want to leave a comment, I love reading the comments too. So until next time, I hope you have a great day, and we'll talk with you soon. Bye.